So Allan, you're a trustee of the Kenya Wildlife Trust.
Yep.
You've been up north in Samburu for the past 4 days. So give us some of your impressions of what you've seen in the past few days.
I've been impressed with the Westgate and Maybai Conservancies. I've been impressed by the managers of it and the scouts that are running it. I think they're very keen, enthusiastic, well trained. I think there are sufficient pockets of wildlife in the area, particularly some of the endangered species like Grevy's zebra, wild dogs, which we were fortunate enough to see both of them, as well as more common animals like elephants, to make the whole area worthwhile. I was impressed with the tourism influence there through Sasaab Lodge with one of our colleagues on the board, Mikey Carr-Hartley. I think they're contributing a great deal to the community in terms of health and schooling. And then there's some other projects, particularly the holistic land management, that I find fascinating in that it's resuscitating some of the grasslands there that have in a sense been degraded due to overstocking. And there's another excellent project there with predator monitoring and conservation that Shivani Bala, the Waso Lion Project, has initiated there. I think they need a lot of help, but there is potential if we get the major wildlife population stabilized for a greater number of predators to coexist in that area. And I think finally livestock, which is so critical to the culture and to the subsistence activities of the pastoralists, can coexist also with wildlife, and we need to encourage them, particularly with improving their livestock and also helping them with markets so that the areas don't get overstocked in the future.
So if there's one key recommendation that you're going to make to Kenya Wildlife Trust, what would that be?
I think up until now we have been acting as a conduit for funds going into both Westgate and Maybai. I think we need to be more proactive now in partnering up with other smaller conservation organizations like the Waso Lion Project, like the Grevy Zebra Project, like Northern Rangelands Trust, to get into a series of new projects there and actually grow those projects, with KWT taking the initiative, particularly in the fundraising, but as I say, in partnership with the people who are going to really make the difference on the ground.
Okay, thank you. And if you had one request to your friends in the US, what would that be?
Come up and see the areas for yourself. It's unbelievable. It's a very beautiful, rugged area. Too much attention sometimes is spent on the more well-known tourism areas like the Mara or Amboseli, which we're both active in as KWT, but come up and see what we're doing in the north.
And support what you're doing, I would
imagine. And support and give generously, because this is an area that's going to need perhaps more support than the others.
Okay, thank you very much.